what do you think people can do to better make themselves aware of their friends' situations?
Well, in general, I think society as a whole can be, I know we talk about mental health a lot, but I think society as a whole can be more accepting of mental health and mental illness, and just, social media is a great example. I know a few people who I know for a fact do struggle behind the scenes, but then on their Instagram they're putting up a happy sort of facade and just look at me, I'm having a great time. But that's detrimental not only to themselves but also to the other people they don't know who are struggling, that are looking and going, like I said earlier, look at all these happy, beautiful people. I'm not happy, not beautiful. So yeah, that's one thing. I think just people just need to be a bit more honest with themselves about how they're feeling, particularly on social media, because, social media is the greatest networking sort of form at the minute. So it's just, social media is one way. And also, to answer your question about how can friends sort of reach out to their people that are struggling, just constantly checking up on them, going to see them, and not just, asking you okay once and then just leaving it. Sort of prove that your actions will back up your words and just be there for them. The person themselves have a lot of growing to do themselves. They can't just rely on other people, but the friends do need to be there to support them, particularly during their darkest times, and just let them know that they're not alone.
Yeah, that's
spot on, actually.
Yeah, very good message to put out there. I've had one of my very close friends have some issues recently as well, and the thing that I do now, because I was away for different countries for a few months, so I didn't really I think I wasn't there for the decline. And now what I do is I try and just even play a game with him, give him a call.
Yeah.
I want to play, just it's so that I'm always there for if he needs to talk. But even if it's just a couple of hours in the evening, just chilling, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Might as well reach out to make sure that they're okay as well.
Yeah, and as a friend, you need to be proactive instead of just waiting for other people to call you. You need to go and just check up on people instead of letting people bottle it up and just, staying silent. I think you talk about playing games, playing Xbox. It's a great sort of format just to have a chat and also take your mind off things as well. So you're not just drowning your own thoughts while talking about, oh, I'm feeling a bit low. So, yeah, just make plans, make sure that, you're busy, because like I said, that's the greatest antidote to mental illness, is just staying busy and just trying to take your mind off it for as much as possible. And as a friend, you can help them do that. You can invite them out, and it's up for them to accept it. I mean, I know obviously when you are in the pits of depression, there will be times where you're just really not feeling up to it. But as a friend, I think it's your duty just to try and make an effort with those sort of things and just keep them as busy as possible.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. I think that's a great message, and one that, I mean, I know myself that I probably don't do as much as I can, just because sometimes it's just easier to pretend that it's not happening, or maybe sometimes that you just don't know it's happening.
I get it. People have busy lives, so they don't always have the time for their friends. But when everyone's got sort of 5 or 10 minutes in their day to reach out to their friends and make sure they're okay. So I think
I think sometimes the trap that people can fall into, which I think a lot of people, including myself, can fall into, is they've not messaged me. Oh, they're probably busy.
Yeah.
Not necessarily you can sometimes. There is also the other side of it, where sometimes as a friend you can be messaging someone first all the time.
Yeah.
And it can feel very
one-sided.
Yes. But again, it's obviously there will be examples where it is just a one-sided friendship, and maybe that's not the best thing for you. But again, it's always worth just being wary of what your friend could be doing.